Good morning, Aquarius. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Hold on a second. I am truly crooked here. Okay. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the lines, guys. It just showed up. I haven't been able to figure it out, so we're just going with that today. I'll put my head in the white. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Here we go. We're just going to do a Celtic cross, see what Spirit wants to talk about. At the bottom, I'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to hopefully give you some insight as to what might be coming towards you this weekend, okay? Alrighty, let's see. One more shuffle and we're off to the races. Okay, this one's for my Aquariuses. We got Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Here we go. Okay, what's your current situation? What do we got? The King of Wands. Oh, sorry. Show you, huh? King of Wands. Okay, I feel like you pulled this earlier today, maybe in your daily energy check-in for some reason. King of Wands, this is all about you being a natural-born leader, incredibly charismatic, somebody who's very much up for adventure right now, possibly tired with whatever you've got going on in the normal day-to-day life. You're looking for something new people, places, things, something to get you fired up, huh? Feeling a little bit like you're in a rut, possibly. Definitely feeling as though you're not looking to be so much tied down right now. If you have a bunch of commitments or a bunch of things that you are having to do on a daily basis, I think they're starting to feel a little bit like a wet sweater or something. Just shake it off for a minute, huh? Time for something new, okay? Something exciting. That's what I've got there. So let me see, what is the obstacle to this? The Knight of Cups. So you have some sort of a feeling that you have to constantly save the day for everybody. Feels like you are restricted by your own commitment to constantly trying to save the day. You're constantly trying to swoop in and make everything better all the time. That's kind of a personality trait for some people, like overextending yourself as far as, yeah. It's also somewhat codependent, you know. But at any rate, this seems to be something that you are struggling with. Okay, what is it we need to focus on here? The Ace of Pentacles. So it would appear that there is a new opportunity presenting itself to you. This opportunity is somehow attached to abundance or finance. Pentacles are normally something to do with tangible wealth, something you can touch, okay? Doesn't have to be a new job, but it's something that's somehow attached to money, it feels like. So this new opportunity is staring you in the face, and it's whether or not you choose to save the day for yourself. Are you going to continue to do what you've been doing, right? This would be a new adventure. That's what you're looking for with the first card, so let's see. All right, what do you need to leave behind? The Fool. I'm feeling like the Fool is here because you need to leave behind a state of mind that you've had in the past. A state of mind where you didn't want to be tied down to anything, almost like a very juvenile or... It feels like a juvenile way of thinking. This is you not wanting to be tied down to any kind of a regiment, or not wanting to necessarily do things between the lines, not wanting to follow the rules, feeling like you don't have to. That's a weird take on the card, but that's what I'm feeling. There's definitely something here about you not wanting to follow the rules or not wanting to do things the way you've been told to do them. Like a rebellious nature, I guess. But I don't think that rebellious nature will bode well with this new opportunity you have. Okay, what is your strength here? The Seven of Wands. Your ability to defend whatever you decide to do, or your ability to defend those that you care about, either way. There's also something here about you defending your own decisions, even when they're wrong. That's what I'm hearing in my head. I got to tell you the truth, Aquarius, it feels like the biggest obstacle you have here, period, in this reading is you. Like somehow you manage to work against yourself sometimes. There's things that you want and you're not managing to get them, but it's because you're placing blocks in the way, but it's you putting them there. Which is starting to make me wonder if you really want the things that you think you want, or are you happier than you think you are where you are right now? It's a confusing read to me, but that's kind of how it feels. Almost, I don't want to say it's a martyrism, but it is something where it's like you really want to still stay in this spot where you're saving the day all the time. That gives you a feeling of, I don't know, a fulfillment, or it gives you a feeling of self-worth or something. Okay, I'm sorry. What do we have in the near future? 5 of Swords, and this is conflict, but this conflict is inside of you, Aquarius. It's you conflicted with yourself. Like there's part of you that wants to be one way and part of you wants to be another, and the two sides are evenly yoked right now, and they're just constantly at a battle. That's how this feels. Part of you wants to stay where you're at right now, helping all the time, always rushing in to save the day. It gives you a feeling of being needed, or it fulfills your soul or something to do it that way. But there's another part of you that really wants to let go of all this commitment, wants to run out and try something new. Okay, what's the advice? The Knight of Swords. You need to find clarity for yourself. You've got to figure out what it is you really want, or what it is you are really going to be happy with, I guess. Because you're in a position with your rebellion and your ability to defend whatever you decide, that it's like nobody's going to tell you what to do anyways. I mean, you really pull the strings on all of this. So it's, yeah. Okay, there you go. Sorry. What is the atmosphere? It's one of transformation. I feel like you are not necessarily looking for transformation. Okay? You're not really. I mean, you have opportunities, but I feel like, I think the issue here is that things around you are starting to transform. So it's like, you're not going to have much choice in a minute but to transform, because the things around you are transforming and evolving. So then you kind of don't have much choice. All right, what is your fear here? The Ace of Swords. Your fear has something to do with the truth. Either you're afraid to step into your authenticity, or, I don't know, there's a truth here that you've been hiding. Possibly that you are somewhat satisfied with the situation that you complain about, maybe, or that you're trying to get out of. I hope that makes sense. And anyways, what do we get at the end? 2 of Wands. Yeah, you've got to make a decision. You've got to decide which way you want to go. That's the way that goes. Okay, what do we have for Friday? I have King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Nobody is telling you what to do, and nobody is pulling the strings on this entire situation, which is your life, but you. Nobody. Nobody has that much power over you. You have power over other people. They do not have power over you. So in this particular dynamic right here, it's very hard for you to have it. You can't blame anybody else because you really do pull all the strings. That's how it looks. Saturday, you have the Devil and the Queen of Swords. You are keeping this situation as low on emotion as possible, so that you can have, you're looking at it from a very logical lens for sure. Okay? And then on Sunday, I have the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is talking about this new opportunity down here. There's somebody that desperately wants to collaborate with you. There's finance attached to it, and you feel like you could possibly get fired up over it. But I feel like if you start to really go in that direction, you stop yourself. Maybe you wouldn't have as much control over everything as you have in the current situation. I am not really clear on what that situation is, but you are definitely fighting a battle within yourself. That is what this looks like. And so nobody can help you with that. I mean, that's all you. You have to decide what it is you really want. It does look like things around you are starting to evolve, though. That's for sure. Okay? So it's a great reading. I mean, it's great to be that much in your power. It's great to be that much, on top of things. But nothing's ever all good, right? So, I mean, there's a downside to it, but it is definitely, the ball is definitely in your court, Aquarius. Whatever you say is what will happen. Okay, there you go. No matter what the cards say, make it the best weekend you possibly can. If this isn't your reading, don't make it fit, okay? Because I read for a lot of people, so it can't be everybody's reading all the time. That's it. I'll be back on Sunday with weekly readings. I'm here every day with the daily energy check-ins. And thank you guys for everything. It's serious. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Take care.